Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
Are things real or fake? Hi, this is Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now. In this day and age, it is helpful for your children to learn the skills of deciphering if something is real or is it fake. In fact, behind me, there's this alligator. I'm at an airport and there's a display outside, and that alligator is fake. However, over my other shoulder, there's this giant plant. It is real. Learning to decipher things that are fake versus real. In fact, children do have what I call a built-in fake meter, and they tend to recognize when people are fake and when they are not real. And, our term for that is a hypocrite. The hypocrite was an actor term where they were not the real person, but they were playing the real person. In this day and age, teaching your children the skills of looking at videos, looking at reports, listening to the news, and know if it's a made-up story or if it's not, if it's real, it's something to be concerned about. You can start with very simple things, them learning to know when you are joking versus when you are being serious. If you're always joking, they may never recognize whenever you are serious and when your instructions are true. But there is the process of giving them clues that you are pretending. And there is a pretend, and then there is the real thing. I recall my grandchildren, they love to pretend. They love to play this game they call family. One of them will be the mother, one of them will be the baby, and one of them will be someone else. And one day, we heard one of the children, they were playing in the bedroom, and we heard one child wailing. I mean, real crying. And so we went to see what was happening. And when we walked to the room, the middle child was crying big tears down her face. And we said, "What is wrong?" And she said, "Oh, we're playing." And I was being the baby, but it was really hard to tell. It sounded real. It looked real. But whenever we asked for more details or we looked for more details, there was no trauma. And so it was a picture, though, that sometimes things look real, and you need to help your children recognize whenever it's not serious. So watching a movie, sometimes reading a book, it feels real. We have all the natural emotions that would arise in those situations, and helping your children to know when they can ignore their emotions and that it is still safe, it's still okay. Some movies that children watch to us don't seem threatening at all. But I have seen 2 and 3 and 4-year-old children become terrified over something that we look at it and go, that doesn't even look scary. But to them, it's very real. Learning the skill of interpreting imaginary or pretend from the real thing is a very important skill. And your children need you to be tender in the training of that, because sometimes their emotions are out of control and they cannot suppress their response, and we need to have compassion toward them whenever we do help to help them to see that what they're afraid of is really not threatening to them. Wisdom, parents, wisdom. Is it real or is it fake? It's Dr. Roger Smith with Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.